Okay, so I guess nobody's interested in fighting me for now. Oh, this guy walks toward me whenever I move. So I'm just seeing whereabouts we are right now. That's the Black Castle. If I want to maybe go, just rush it straight away. Yeah, if I want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna hop back on this road where I should move it faster. I don't know, at this point I think it's safe to say I'd probably just be ready for another boss fight if anything. Spend 5 mana shards just to go and fly over, like, trees and whatnot. Among other things I can't simply walk through. Grolnock's bog. So who's Grolnock? Okay, we have a ghost here guarding some treasure. Not doing a very good job at it now, huh? Solkanar the Swamp King. Fire and Ice, okay. Nice little split card right here. There's some reasonably good cards in here. There's a Final Fantasy card here. I'll just be on my way to try and get further through the bog as quickly as possible. How would I get out here? I know I can't use any mana shards to fly around when I'm in the sort of dungeon and whatnot, so that won't work. That doesn't work. Depends on... may or may not have to... I'll just take this Treefolk head on. And also, yes, for the cards that didn't have art, well, at least the ones that I was actually running in my deck, I figured I'd have to actually get the art. Oh, he's showing me a Treefolk, so this comes in untapped. Okay, maybe he has like a green, white, or black instant that costs 1. I have plenty of lands. Yeah, some of the few cards that were missing art, I guess because Forge did not, for some reason, automatically go download the card art, the card images, which I assume is from Scryfall from what I've heard. I sort of just had to do that manually myself. So I looked at the corresponding set codes for the cards that were missing their respective pictures. Pretty much made a new folder titled, well, P-List. Written exactly like that, as I just typed in chat. Yeah, go look at a card that does have card art, look at the set code, go find that folder somewhere in my app data folder that kind of got created when I installed Forge. And then sort of just, yeah, go put like an image with the proper naming convention, which I just, yeah, look at the card. I look at a card that does have associated artwork with it. And then I see it's just like the name of the card, dot full border, and it's a JPEG image. Okay, X is 2. Yeah, I brought this back in because these equipments that Stoneforge is just cheating to play, as soon as they hit the field, they just spawn a germ token and just automatically equip themselves. And then all I gotta do is just cast this, and then this automatically gets double strike. don't even think it was going to do much of anything the turn it came down. He isn't gaining life, but anyways. Mana leak. Get this tree folk out of here. Yeah, I just had to create a folder somewhere in app data, like Cache Forge. I don't remember the exact, like, path. I don't remember the exact folder path. I mean, on the off chance somebody else asks me, like, how did you get the card images for the cards that are just not automatically, like, downloading them? I had to just go make, like, a separate folder for it, kinda. Yeah, let's make a folder with the set code of the cards that don't seem to have, like, card images yet, specifically plist. Then just go copy some images off Scryfall, name them accordingly, save them as JPEG files, and apparently we're good to go. What's in here? I take it I have to walk around to somehow get here. Swamp Troll. 35 life. Creatures you control have hexproof. And he starts with this on his field. I was definitely thinking what I wanted to do there. One land and culture complete. I'm probably not going to be just hard casting that now. I would ideally just search it off Stoneforge. I don't expect to, like, try and hard cast this thing. Yeah, it's a good thing at least I'm starting with 25 life now. Okay, so this starts on his field, but it seems to have some. It starts with Summoning Sickness. Oh, right. Hexproof. Everything starts with hexproof, right. And can just pay 2 to regenerate a creature at will. It's a really good thing I'm starting with, I don't know, 25 life. If I need to just block this thing, I can always do that. Granted, most of the damage is still gonna get through because it does have trample. Infernal Grasp. Okay, then. If these were to die, then this is actually just going to get bigger, so no blocks. I can go back in the deck. Stoneforge can just fish it out anyways. I'm just gonna go into my deck and I'll end up shuffling it again anyways. Okay, just this attacking. Master Chef. Gaiome, Master Chef. Up to the number of non-token creatures you had enter the battlefield. Okay, so he's gonna. I believe he gets at least one food. Guildmaster Day today, DJ Payne. Potentially, yeah. We're all just getting free tokens. Oh, this is a 5/3, and it has trample. I recently just went to the smith and rolled for this and got it in a few tries. I probably spent about like 8,000 to 9,000 gold, give or take. But since I had like upwards of 30,000 at one point, I figured I might as well go spend some. Hopefully this Cauldron Complete can just hold him back now. Hopefully this is going to make him think twice about attacking. Exile Phyrexian Germ Token. Mana Leak. Did he get another food token? No, he didn't. Okay, he still has the one. I'll put that Batterskull on the field, I suppose. If I need another blocker, I got another blocker, yes. Yeah, what really sucks is I can't target a single one of his creatures with any sort of spell or ability. Wait, we each sacrificed 3 creatures. I didn't find a counterspell off of that. That was my plan, but it didn't happen. That was the plan I was going to try, but that's not happening, is it? I still have to put 2 cards on top. Can't target anything relevant. I could target him, but Lightning Bolt against 34 life only gets me so far. I was gonna look for a counter spell off that Brainstorm, but it didn't show up. So that's gonna be 5 counters on the Grismold. Luckily, he's still not attacking. I'll just block with both of these, and he'd lose his Grismold if he were to try that. I'm not really looking for the Monastery Mentor at the moment, so I will go and shuffle. Council's Judgment, I can vote away the Asceticism, so that stays there. So I will not Stoneforge. I will not cast Stoneforge Mystic right now. I think I gotta just hang tight here. And this guy has 4 food tokens. This can just make creature indestructible 4 times right now, I believe. From the last troll. So yeah, no matter what, I won't be able to ever target this with anything. Okay, Asceticism. Okay, yes, outside of, I guess... Okay, you can just sacrifice a food and make something indestructible anyway, so what's the point? Alright, because all his creatures are black and green, I think that's obvious that we want to tutor up that. That should be obvious. Infernal Grasp to destroy this. Oh wow, no attack. Alright, I can give my creatures double strike now too, apparently. I just wish this also maybe had vigilance or something. Maybe I'll just put the sword on a random plant token. I wasn't attacking with it anyways, and if I know it can go through unblocked, then by all means. Except I forgot to equip it. Yeah. For now, just put it here. Really should deter him from trying to attack like this, surely. Should. I can just no-sell at least, make sure this can't get through, do anything. Yeah, kind of just not letting him do anything, really. Move the sword of Face and Famine here, I suppose. Everything is either green or black, so this should be able to attack no problem. And go completely unblocked. Yeah, I'll make him apparently discard 2 cards there, with this also giving this with this double strike. So yeah, I'll be going down 2 cards. Okay, if I need to go counter something. Yeah, let's do that too, I suppose. Let's just do that. I'm guaranteed to get some combat damage in just by doing that. Now I become the Monarch. Yeah, I might as well just move the sword back here. Alright, draw an extra card, sure. Yeah, I have a protection from black and green. I don't even believe he should try to be attacking here. That's what I thought. Just another land. I can make this a 7/7. But this is still in the way, regardless. Can we attack or no? Okay, yes we can. Just so I can draw a card off this, also. Yeah, just give me an extra card. Wait, can I just draw a card again? Maybe I could have, but I want to keep some mana up to counter something if need be. If I need a counter spell. Let's keep mana up for that. Still just waiting for the opponent to do something. still getting extra plant tokens. Oh, Sword of Fire, nice. Took long enough, but... And then we'll just move that here. Just so I can draw a card off this again, too. Sacrificing all his food tokens, I see. Sacrificing every last one. Select any target to kill. Or just do the 2 damage to. Here. Wait, I just got like another... How much damage did I just do to him? He's at 1, right? Yeah, apparently that's gonna finish him off. This was like 9/9 double strike. Protection from 4 colors. Okay, those are basically the cards he was playing. I understand. Really long game, but I still got him. With a deck like that, not surprising that I did. Being able to do the things I can do with Stoneblade, not too surprising. Got a big skeleton dragon sleeping up at the top left corner. Sleeping up there guarding something. Let's fight this skeleton then. I believe this should be a much easier game than the last one already. Keep that there and pass. Unworthy dead. And then probably, not sure yet, but good chance. Yeah, I'll just put this onto the field turn 3. Okay, does combat damage still go through because this does have trample on it? This is gonna not die because he did the regenerate ability. Oh, exile! Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a creature, exile that creature. Okay, so the combat damage is still dealt. Even though it regenerates. Yeah, that just completely gets around the regeneration. Entirely gets around it. I want to take myself another land. Again, the duty-bound death. Oh, it's just gonna die. And then I assume get exiled. Okay, maybe not. I guess it just dies first before it can get exiled. I'm gonna bolt this thing. Regenerate. And regenerate. Oh, which also removes the Sanguine Guard from combat. Yeah, I was like, isn't this gonna at least remove it from combat? Now it's not gonna be a blocker anymore? Yeah, exactly. You either lets it die or it just regenerates it, which either way it takes it out of combat. Cabal Therapy. And then some other black cards, but probably the best one here was the Cabal Therapy. Another skeleton. I'll just probably end up doing the exact same thing. I'll just probably end up doing the exact same thing to this skeleton as I did the other one. Can you mark cards to sell right after looting, click the $sign next to them, and then next time you visit an inn, they will be auto-sold? You'll still get like confirmation, do you want to do this? But yeah, I'm just usually double-checking the cards, or let's just say if it's not really anything remarkable. Let's just say if it's anything I don't really recognize for being exceptionally good. I would probably just, yeah, quickly sell it. But even then, do I really need to, like, sell cards at this rate? Even then, thinking about it now, do I really need to keep selling cards anymore? I still have tons of money coming in. Oh wow, 2 Death Barons. Am I gonna... Okay, we can use this to deal with one of them. That deals with one of them at least, sure. Can we do Batterskull closest to the top? I probably should have played this land last turn, let's be real. Alright, so now this is gonna have double strike whenever it attacks going forward. Yeah, still gonna take 9 points of life off, just like that. This rate I shouldn't even need the Mystical Tutor. And I can just double strike him again. Okay, I gotta deal with the Master Black Wizard, I suppose, before I can grab any of this loot around here. Another, like, 1 land hand. I really don't want this to get any worse now. Yeah, what if I go down to 5 cards and I see another, like, hand with only 1 land in it? Then what do I do? Then what? What am I just really done for? Plane Cycle. Which also gets me to blue, by the way. I can take a non-basic Plains. That just... I have to discard 2 cards at random. Okay, now we're talking. Just want to see who was in my graveyard here. I'll just bring it back with pre-war Formula then, sure. Why not? Oh, apparently this was also giving a double strike too, nice. And we were giving this thing double strike. Face down creature. Path to Exile, I guess. And yeah, double strike on that again. I literally have to just do this one more time and he's dead. And here we have... Ah, yes, I see. If a permanent would be put into a graveyard, remove it from the game. I have plenty of other ways to hate on graveyards already. If a permanent would be put into a graveyard, remove it from the game instead. If you would draw a card, look at the top 3 cards of your library instead. Put one of those into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. 6 mana and the stat line is horrendous, but that is really good card selection. There's a really good card selection effect, but not 6 mana worth. Not worth 6 mana though, unfortunately. Okay, how big is this bog anyways? Bone Dragon. How strong is this Bone Dragon gonna be? Uh-oh, he starts with a Bone Dragon. Immediately on his field, and it's a 5/4 flying creature. Alright, let's try and just find like a 1 or 2 mana piece of removal just to deal with this thing. Or I guess just get the Stoneforge Mystic and Cauldron complete as soon as possible. Oh yeah, good thing that's gonna come in Summoning Sick. So I'm not gonna lose 5 points of life before I even get to try and do anything. I'm not gonna lose 5 life before I even get to make a play, thankfully. I have to take the 5. Okay, so 2/1 flyer. I can bolt this thing easily enough. That'll work. I know I won't be able to block this because of fly, so I might as well just... Yeah, let's have both of these attack. I have to sacrifice a creature. As an additional cost to cast, you may reveal a dragon card, which he did reveal a dragon. Play a land, sure. But still, I don't know about this. I don't know. The fact that I can't block this is probably what's gonna kill me. Starting with a 5-4 flyer that I'm not finding anything to block the thing, which is yet. Plane cycle. Get another card in my graveyard that way. I have to let this hit me again. Dragons cost 2 less to cast now. Swords to Plowshares. Yeah, let's take away his main win condition that he has on the field right now. And go and put down one of my own win conditions. And more importantly, yeah, I just got to take away, like, one of his. Okay, and we're gonna draw Sword of Feast and Famine to go with that, apparently. Okay, he casts another one of these. At least this can block it. Yeah, this will no longer be able to attack through this. Protection from black. So yeah, protection from this, basically. Oh, he's gonna block here. I still get to do 3 damage. I still get combat damage triggers anyways. I still draw an additional card. And it's a piece of removal, not to mention. Mill a card, add colorless. Charcoal Diamond. Okay, he's just playing a bunch of ramp cards. Even though the game is literally just... Even though the game is over at this point, he's just playing ramp. Game's pretty much over. Interesting. Two shards. What's in this spellbook here? Spirit Link. Another copy of Snap. Another Drifting Meadow. Another Drifting Meadow. Squirrel Nest. Gamble. Search the library for a card. Put that card into your hand. Then discard a card at random. Gamble. Sneak Attack. Urza's Incubator. Still got some pretty nice cards in here. And then in here, a walking wall. Exile target white permanent for 1 and 1 white. If I side this in against the white deck, that'd be very interesting to do so. How big is this bog anyways? Feels like it just keeps going. Alright, can we walk down here and maybe find something? Okay, we found a witch and another witch. And another one still. Okay, I want to take the book. Sylvan Library. Original art and everything, but... Okay, if you start with 25 life, maybe you can afford to take a few extra cards off this and it won't just kill you. The 4 life loss per card. If I go and splash green for this thing, that is. But still, wow, Sylvan Library. Hunting grounds. Yeah, we have some nice cards in here, to say the least. And then, stuff like Hell from Beyond. Alright, more treasure. Rackle. This card sucks. 6 to get it on the field. And then 2 to prevent 1 damage. Each time you want to prevent 1 damage, you pay 2 to do that. If Racolite is used, it returns to its owner's hand at end of turn. And then for some reason, like, it just gets even worse, then you pay 6 to put it on the field. And then 2 per 1 damage you want to prevent. And then for some reason, it has to go back to your hand. And then you have to pay 6 to put it on the battlefield again. All enchantments on Racolite are then discarded. Yeah, because it's leaving the field, so that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, enchantments on something that leaves the field just fall off. That's what happens. Oh, there's a whole basement too? This house has like a whole basement? This door is locked, go away. This door is locked, go away. There's a whole, like, basement here with locked doors. No clue who's carrying the key, though. I kind of want to get back to exploring the overworld, at least. So yeah, that is going to be a big dungeon. There's a whole basement in that house, and I don't even know where the key is to unlock it. Don't even know how to get in there to begin with. Deadpool trading card. Yeah. What year was it the Deadpool was printed into Magic? Okay, it was just this year. It was I'm pretty sure it was a secret lair drop of some sort. All I remember is that people actually play this in like 1v1 French Duel Commander. This is actually, like, I think still to this day, like, as of recent, probably one of the most played commanders in the current meta. Yeah, you're basically stealing the abilities of one of your opponent's creatures and then giving them every turn you lose 3 life in a format where people start with 20 life. That goes incredibly hard. Yeah, I guess in this game too, where the average opponent is typically also starting with even less than 20 life actually, so. Yeah, but then again, I'd have to actually want to play Black-Red. If I were to want to play Black-Red, I'd just throw this in. Yeah, the 3 damage to return is a lot more, like, negligible if, let's just say, you're just instead playing, like, typical Commander where you start with 40 life. Utter End, destroy target non-land... Oh, exile target non-land permanent. What's in here? I guess I'll just sell a few cards and then probably leave. Sell for like another 5,000 gold, however many cards. Alright, back on the road. Yeah, even though I have a really, like, fine-tuned deck, I still want to see what cards we have for sale here regardless. In the off chance I find something that can still just make my deck even stronger. Yeah, then again, most of the cards I'm seeing are going to be black, so... I'm probably looking at the wrong shops, given I'm not playing black. Vile Smasher the Fierce. Yeah, this too just gets absolutely nuts when everyone's starting life totals are so low. Oh, also not to mention when it's only one opponent, there's no, like, chosen at random for the opponent when it's only one. Yeah, I absolutely have the money to just blow. Spirit's Wetlands. Alright, there's this Aztec-looking temple I can't go in, apparently. Dark Armor. Apparently I own this? Where did they pick this up from? Where did I even pick that up from? Battlefield, one Clattering Augur. Don't know what that is. Don't know what a Death Ring is either. Can I equip it to see what the Death Ring is? Or I'm already wearing something in my ring slot. Okay, I would have to take off the Iron Shield to put on a Death Ring. I can't have a shield and a ring equipped at the same time. This is just not gonna let me do it. It won't let me go through with it. I have a pair of boots that can let me run faster at the expense of losing some starting life if I just buy these ones. If. So I start with a Death Ring now, apparently, every game. Also, lower starting life. Lower starting life? Yeah, lower starting life. Again, how much lower was it? I'm giving up the +2 for whatever a Death Ring is. Booster packs for sale. Darksteel, Invasion, Prophecy, Planeshift, Chronicles. These are all really old booster packs. Old as in we're looking at Mirage here. There's some really good uncommons in Mirage, so I'm gonna try my luck with that. That set has some really good uncommons. Scourge. Onslaught. Portal 3 Kingdoms. Ice Age. I feel I'm gonna pick up an Ice Age also. We're gonna also pick up Alliances. pick up one more Ice Age, I suppose. Okay, that's Stronghold. Okay, we're not touching Homelands. Anyone who knows, knows. Let me just, I guess, pick up one or two more boosters. I'll pick up like a 4th Ice Age booster. So I'm already starting with Mirage. Soar. Okay, +0, +1 to flying. You can play it at instant speed and then sacrifice it at end of turn. And that's the rare, right? This is... Yeah, the last time I found a Mirage pack, I literally got this exact same rare. Yeah, all the way back in livestream number 1, where I was playing Forge, I found a Mirage pack, and this was the rare. Only 12 cards on Alliances. Oh, okay, that's Arcane Denial. There's only one card that I'm really looking out for here. I'll tell you if I see it or not. This is actually another pretty good card. This is actually another pretty good card in general. If I was playing more red cards, but I'm not playing enough red cards to, I don't know, reasonably cast this for 0. That's not the card I'm looking for. That's also not the card I'm looking for. Okay, a 3rd copy of Brainstorm. I kind of forgot for a second. This is like the set where Brainstorm made his debut. Which card is the rare exactly? Okay, that is creepy art. Imagine waking up one night and then, I don't know, you see this. Literally right outside your window. Can't imagine waking up at 2 in the morning and then this is just not just right in front of my window, it's also opening it. Like it's gonna come crawl in and do God knows what to me. Oh my god, the face on this tiger. Oh, that's another good card. Okay, except I'm not playing green. Also, you can get any forest, non-basics included. This is my rare, right? Illusions of Grandeur. Now, if only I had a way to donate this to my opponent. Counterspell. Already own, I think, like 5 or 6 of these. Gains banding if you control any planes. I don't care about banding. Another copy of Anarchy. If I need to deal with any, like, annoying white decks, I can always side that in. Conquer, gain control of target land. This is probably the rare. The Pain land, that's probably the rare. Okay, I thought maybe I saw another copy of Brainstorm, but no. That's a completely different card. Phantasmal Mount. I'm not reading all that. Melting! All snow-covered lands become non-snow-covered lands of the same type. Who needs to make snowlands non-snow? Who's gonna need to specifically do that? when they can literally just, I don't know, instead run any other card in that card's place. You can run literally any other card and, like, that's actually gonna do something 99% of the time. Instead of melting, which probably won't do anything 99% of the time you use it. There's maybe like 1 or 2 foes I've seen so far that run dedicated snow decks, and even then, I wouldn't run melting against them. I'd run something that's nowhere near as situational. My Kind Master Grizzlebrand has been eagerly... Yeah, I know who Grizzlebrand is. Defeat at least 4 of the 5, and yeah, I know. Just double checking. Defeat at least 4 of these guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do that, it's just... Do I want to do that straight away or go someplace else? We'll try and do this straight away, I suppose. Alright, now I have even more random cards in my collection. To make it just that much harder to find the cards I do want to play. We're gonna play one of the Sinful 7. So what am I taking out? I mean, probably should also put that 3rd Brainstorm in somewhere. So what can I cut to make room for a Brainstorm number 3? I thought I still had a Malcolm lying around. Mono Blue Malcolm, I want to try that. Yeah, let's just say I want to maybe counter something, but my opponent doesn't cast anything I need to counter. I hold mana up for a counter spell, and if I don't use it to counter anything, say, I can just flash in a Malcolm, and start attacking with that immediately after. On top of, there's also, yeah, you can just draw and discard a card, which should help me find my best cards, depending on what I need in any given moment, sooner. Having an extra draw. Sure, I have to discard, but I can always just discard my worst card and should be fine. Also, the draws and discards will just make this a little bit easier to cast too. More cards in the graveyard means, yeah, it's easier to get this on the field. Yeah, I want to try the Mono Blue Malcolm. Okay, I want to see what other low-cost evasive creatures I've got. I'm pretty sure I still have that Vendilion Click, if I want to play that. Can also flash this in if need be. Just looking at all the other, like, low-cost cards that I have. Do I just splash in a fourth color so I can play Nadu and Shugo shenanigans? I mean, I can very easily search the equipment in question to just make it so that I can just keep... Yeah, I can very easily search up equipment with Stoneforge anyways. Do I just do Nadu shenanigans? And splash in a fourth color to make it happen? If my opponent wants to search their deck, I can also just slap them with this. And have another, like, low-cost evasive creature to just equip and start swinging with. I'll try this in the main deck. Yeah, kind of just... I'll swap out Captain America for something of the same mana value, but... Flash and flying. Yeah, just some low-cost creatures I can cast at the end of a turn I didn't actually counter anything. I always have the option to just keep the mana up and counter an opponent's spell. Or if I don't, flash it in at their end step. It's just leaving the mana up to counter stuff, and being able to just play a creature too. Ancient Vampire. I believe I already dueled one of these. At the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card and each opponent loses 1 life. Oh, I have a Death Ring now. For each player, put a -1/-1 counter on a random creature with the lowest toughness that player controls. Then if your creature has power less than 1, sacrifice it. I spend mana shards to do this. Random creature with the lowest toughness. Activate only if you control a creature. I was gonna totally start playing this with 0 creatures up, so... Okay, never mind. I have to debuff my own creatures to debuff his with this Death Ring. Wait, this is an artifact, and so is... These are both artifacts, I believe. Let's just play on. Let's just play. I can always just surveil and do Gitaxian Probe. Five swamps? Okay. Keep that there. So yeah, he's gonna be drawing an extra card every single turn. Yeah, I should be the one with all the card advantage, not him. Menace, Lifelink. Preordain. I'll take the Malcolm. Oh, I can untap this with a staff. I'll just daze his creature so it can't come in. Oh, Stoneforge. We might be ready to start swinging next turn. Okay, on second thought, I guess not. Pass it back. Okay, if you have the city's blessing. For now, it's just a 2/4 flyer. Okay, I'll take that. Twilight Prophet. I think that is the scarier looking one here anyways. Oh shit. Vampire Nocturnus. Play with the top card of your library revealed. As long as the top card of your library is black. Death Touch Lifelink. I'm starting to think I might actually be in trouble here. I'm just not even finding what I need first things first. I couldn't get the Cauldron complete. Could not quite get there in time, unfortunately. Can't even attack with Malcolm without this just blocking and killing him anyways. I guess I'll counter this thing. Put a vampire creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Bloodline Keeper. No, I meant to block. Never mind. I'm gonna bolt that. So this isn't going to just keep giving us vampires +2/+1 potentially. We're gonna bolt that. Another. This also flies. I would attack, but this is in the way. Unless I force it to phase out. Let's just get that Planeswalker off the field. How many more creatures is he casting? I think at this rate, too many for me to actually keep up with. Yeah, this is blocking the way and not letting me pass through. Defeated and unable to continue. You use the last of your power to escape the area. So I get kicked out and I lose some gold. Yeah, first loss I've taken in a while. Then again, that whole, like, every opponent draws an extra card every turn. That's gonna make my life absolutely miserable. Safe to say. That's gonna make life absolutely miserable in that Black Castle. All opponents start with a Thallid Shell Dweller. Slimefoot's Lair. Okay, we got this big-ass mushroom over here. But yeah, I just pretty quickly noticed that now, with the Death Ring equipped, I'm already holding Teferi's Staff in one hand, and now I'm wearing a Death Ring that just also makes me start the game with a Death Ring, which is a second artifact. Also, I don't remember exactly when, but I picked up a Mox Opal from a random pack of Modern Masters 2, I believe. I picked up a Mox Opal from one of those packs. Yeah, because I'm now starting every game, apparently, with 2 artifacts on the field. Every single game, I begin with 2 artifacts now. Mox Opal itself is an artifact, so once I play that, I'll have 3. And then I can just immediately start tapping it for extra mana. Okay, so yep, we basically have like a free Mox. And I can tap for mana of any color. I guess if just having a Mox, a literal 0 mana Mox that taps for 1 mana. I guess if literally just having, like, basically, like, you can just play an extra land. It's as if you could literally play an extra land per turn. I guess if that's not good enough, it can be mana of any color. So I think in that case I should probably start looking for 3 more Mox Opal. In that case, I probably want to look for more Mox Opals. Fungus of Slimefoot's boss effect. Alright, so I'm in another boss fight, apparently. Random fungus onto the battlefield? Any random fungus, right? Saprolings become forest lands in addition to their other types. Okay, that's not scary by its lonesome. I should have probably healed up because now I'm starting on 19 life instead of like at least 22 or something. I probably should have healed up first. We're keeping. Wait, 213 cards in his deck? Okay then. You're gonna make it really hard to, I don't know, for the deck to actually be consistent. Okay, in this matchup, Is this fungus gonna mostly play black cards or more green cards? Because I want to know before putting Cleanse back in the deck. I think I'm probably gonna have to like draw into these cards again anyways, since I don't really have anything to just shuffle my deck. Okay, that I believe Death Sprout is both black and green. Triome. Interesting. I still have to find a white source. I don't have a white source yet. If I can't find a white source, we're probably gonna lose the game. White source. So you're saying I have a chance here. If this can just survive... It looks like it's gonna survive to my next turn. Yep, that it did, so that puts me in a really good spot. Wait, how did he get a Saproling? Oh, I think it took 3 Spore counters off this to make one. I'm gonna guess that's where it came from. I can tank that for now, I suppose. What does this do? If this thing's plan is to just swarm the field with Saprolings, I think I'm just gonna counter that. Just so no, he can't. Look at his hand. Golgari, Rot Farm, Death Sprout. What does this do again? Death Sprout? Destroys a creature. Unless he draws, say, like another land that comes in untapped. Okay, that always enters tapped. This enters untapped always. We'll just attack him again with the Cauldron Complete. Death Sprout targeting Monastery Mentor. I got to untap for free with the Fairy Staff, so we're gonna Mystical Tutor here. Get a Monk token before this dies. Alright, so he's tapped out for now. Equip that there. Attack. Unblockable, by the way. I'll untap all my lands. I'll cast this now. Yeah, I can just cast it and make mana of any color. It's basically another land. Not so impactful, like, I don't know, turn 5 or 6 compared to, I don't know. Imagine, yeah, this just turn 1. Play this turn 1 instead of turn 2. Just how much harder that goes. I don't believe he's in any position to go attacking here. Death Touch. Sure. The Source of Plowshare is the Death Touch guy. I'll take Corpse Jack Menace off the field. It's the biggest creature he has. Five 1/1 Saprolings. Sword of Fire and Ice could start helping us actually clean up the tokens. Can't equip it just yet, though, unfortunately. Not yet, sadly. Move the sword here. Oh, this is... Oh, it's giving itself counters with its own ability, right. Yeah, he seems to be running low on cards, however. Attack with both of these, actually. Got some blocking going on here. No combat damage trigger for the Sword of Fire and Ice, but all these creatures die. Untap my land still, sure, why not? I can pay 2 mana shards to probably just kill a random 1/1 token. The tokens aren't really doing much anyways, apparently. Where'd this come from again? Oh, the boss effect just put this random fungus on the field. Just attack like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the boss effect just put that on the field, right? I take it, the boss effect put that there. Creatures you control have remove 2 spore counters from this creature. Put a 1/1 green sapperling onto the battlefield. I'll just go again then, I suppose. Alright, now you're not even gonna be able to block this, period. Okay, at that point I really couldn't care less. Oh, next game! I have to beat him a second time, apparently. I gotta defeat him once again here, it looks like. Making sure I at least have some lands in my opening hand before we proceed. Gonna keep the Batterskull where it is. Yeah, what if I want to just cheat that onto the field with Stoneforge? Brainstorm. So what do I want to keep here? I can probably safely put a land back. I think I'll just put 2 of my lands back. Put back 2 lands and then fetch. Shuffle those both back in. Sure. Play this as a land at this point. Flying Haste. Take the 1. And then that's the... Right, that's the 4/4. Just exile it. Take a Tundra here. Doubling season. He's just gonna get double tokens now. Until I can find a way to remove that. He's gonna get double tokens. That is definitely cause for concern right there. I'll counter the Death Bloom Thallid, I suppose. Guess counter something while we still can. Cheat that into play. Rayev, Master Smith. Finally actually got a proper card image for the dwarf in question. Looks much better than just like the, yeah, like the blank artwork with just the anvil. Trudge Garden. Whenever you gain life, it may pay 2. If you do, create a 4/4 green fungus beast creature token with trample. And that's going to become 10 tokens now, isn't it? That's going to become 10 tokens because of the doubling season. They're all green too, I believe. But yeah, now I just have protection from black and green, but more notably, I have protection from green here with the sword. And Rayev's gonna give the Batterskull Sword of Feast and Famine combo double strike. 12 damage coming his way, and he can't stop it. And I'm gonna gain a bunch of life in the process too, because why not? Sacrifice a Saproling. Each creature you control that's a fungus or a Saproling gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Not gonna do anything with it, I see. Sure. Oh, he's gonna make more tokens. More tokens. How many more tokens are you gonna make? Okay, good thing I got him to 1 life. No, I got him to 1 life. Hopefully, like, all those Saprolings can't kill me. I mean, that's not like 37 Saprolings, right? And I still have a creature that can just no-sell all of them. That's not like at least 37 of them now, is it? That's a lot of tokens, but I see like probably at most like 20 in there. I have 37 life and I'm still just gaining it. Probably even faster than you can make tokens. Yeah, I don't believe this. Even with all these tokens, I don't believe he can possibly beat me. He's just making more tokens. How many tokens is he gonna have by the time he's done with this? How many tokens did he get up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He tapped down 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. As if they were forest lands. So he tapped down 4 and 5 lands. So like 28. So 7 times. And then it just doubling season doubled it. So 23 plus 14 more Saprolings. But none of them can block me. Okay. Overgrown Tomb, not bad. Doubling season. 5,000 gold. Slimefoot's Slimy Staff. 66 shards, and oh, extra point of starting life. For all my trouble there. For all that. Extra point of starting life, apparently on top of that, too. Should probably try and get back to the nearest town so I can heal. Not starting like... Oh, I am starting on 20 life, but I could be starting on more. Keep that there. I need another land drop next turn anyways. When Footlight Fiend dies, it deals with... Okay, 1 damage to any target. Sure, take the 1. Okay, when this dies, apparently it also does 1 damage to any target. Might just wait for a fetch land and then cast a Brainstorm. That way I have an easy way to shuffle my library if there's 2 cards in my hand I still don't want. Or I can just plain cycle with this to also shuffle. Return Eagles of the North from the graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. I still do at least get to search. I was not going to be attacking this anyways. Okay, it just goes away. It's not even attacking. We can do X's 3 for this, right? Wait, can we not? Wait, can I seriously not tap this for extra mana? Oh, does this not work? Do these not count as cards on the field? I'm clicking the Mox Opal and it's not tapping for mana. So I guess these don't count as being on the battlefield. Okay, so we didn't break Mox Opal, so to speak. These are technically not on the battlefield. We're technically not controlling these, even though they are artifacts, so they don't get counted for Metalcraft. I really thought they did actually count for Metalcraft, but I guess not. Yeah, in that case, I still do need to make a dedicated artifact deck to actually be able to get any sort of mileage out of the Mox Opal. So the opals, until I find enough artifacts, is not doing anything. Unleash, and then this means it cannot block. Okay, we'll just draw into Batterskull then, I see. I'm going to counterspell that. Yep, I'll take your cards, alright. Neverglades National Park. The inscription reads, the Neverglades National Park has been closed to visitors due to the arrival of unwanted guests on the perimeter of the park. Guess we have a bunch of random opponents we need to duel if we want to keep exploring here for treasure and whatnot. I kind of just feel like getting back to a town somewhere and healing up first things first. Maybe even just ending the stream real soon. Maybe just also ending the stream real soon because I want to go sleep. Yeah, I guess I feel like just, I don't know, teleporting back out here if I want to try my luck with the White Castle. I might try that again next time I stream this, perhaps. So yeah, I'll just teleport back out here, I suppose. Oh wow, they have a Solitude here for sale. I'll probably be buying that. I will not be buying Farmstead. I will leave that there, thank you. So how many of these towns may I or may have I... How many of these may I or may have not been to yet? So I know I've definitely done some exploration in the white map for sure. Can't remember just how long ago. I clearly bought a card here. I clearly bought some card a while ago. I just can't remember which one. White Rhystic Study. It's literally Rhystic Study, but in white. Kind of just annoying, not like absolutely broken if there's only one opponent instead of like 3. But yeah, that is certainly something to see, alright. I believe I've probably been here too also, right? Probably just a while ago, that is. I was probably just here a long time ago, let's be real. That seems pretty good against both black and red decks. I can always just side that in against both black or red. Oh, speaking of protection against black. In the off chance that actually somehow comes in handy. Oh yeah, so I have like I have like basically 1,000 cards in my collection at this point. 999 cards. So yeah, it's basically 1,000 cards as far as I'm concerned here. Oh, they have a Temple Garden here, apparently. Oh, a Surveil land for black and green. I'm gonna just pick this up and this up, I suppose. Alright, so now I have 1,000 cards exactly, just lying around my inventory. All opponents get 1 a Chrome. This is like the random enchantment that just gives them like 2 extra points of life or something. To sideboard. This is gonna come out for sure. Yeah, since the artifacts I start with are technically not on the battlefield, I haven't, like, just broken Mox Opal. So that's gonna come out for another, well, land card. Alright, so yeah, 2 copies of Anarchy. Assuming this Flying Eyeball is gonna be playing mono white. Side in the Anarchy. Okay, if I want to be able to just have all three of my colors in a single land, I guess, whatever. Non-negotiable always comes in tapped, but gives me all three colors. And it's always fetchable, just say if I don't need a land coming in tapped immediately. Or, no, untapped, I should say. Let's say I don't need a land coming in untapped immediately. Then I could just go, say, Rogren Triome. Interesting how I'm gonna just draw into both of these to start. Let's just hope, I don't know, I actually find 4 lands to cast these things. Otherwise, I don't know. Or I guess I can just draw a Stoneforge Mystic. The actual main win condition of my deck. Cheating stuff like Cauldron Complete onto my field. Okay, if I have more lands than he does, he just gets to search for 3 basics. If I have more than... if I do. Mishra's Bauble. I believe this is the... yeah, I believe this was the, like, creature playing all these enchantments, right? Yeah, such as the dog. Oh, right. That's where this is getting the extra +1/+1. 2/2 for 2 mana, and you can draw a card. That's pretty busted. That's... okay, it's not busted, that's just really, really good for a common. It doesn't always have, like, 2/2 stats. This is technically also not on the field, it's in a special sort of zone that can't be interacted with. Yeah, kind of like how these are also just permanent as well. Okay, he just got 3 planes. In the trenches. What creatures? Cathar's Crusade. Not gonna lie, it's getting a little bit concerning. If I kind of just let him, then all of his enchantments and creatures could just spiral out of control. If I don't wrap this up quickly. Even if I don't, I can always just nuke his board because he's playing mono white. Yeah, case in point, he just played all these. He just did all that in a single turn. This is why I'm gonna... I can't even cast it. Now I can. Just have to fetch into a mountain off a Flooded Strand. Destroy all white permanents. Literally, that's just in there because this eyeball is playing mono white. Or Holy Apparition, as it's actually called. Opalescence. Each other non-aura enchantment is a creature with power toughness equal to its mana value, and it's still an enchantment. I'll just bolt this thing in that case. Yeah, Anarchy. Destroy all white permanents, which is basically every non-land permanent he owns. Pretty sure it's all white cards, so that just blows him the fuck out. He just gets blown out big time by that. Okay, that's the Royal King that I lost to several streams ago, I believe. That's the king playing playing a lot of enchantments that just tax you for attacking, and cards that just give him the monarch status. Yeah, the crown that makes it so he draws a card at the end of every turn. One extra card. You have to attack him, do combat damage to him to take the crown off him, but he also plays cards that makes that damn near impossible. Stuff like Ghostly Prison, Sphere of Safety. So they have to just pay, like, ludicrous amounts of mana to attack with anything. Except I'm here with an infinitely better deck than the first time I challenged them. I'm here with a far stronger deck this time. Abu Jafar. When Abu Jafar dies, destroy all creatures blocking or blocked by it. They can't be regenerated. Grab this. Path to Exile. Stoneforge. Grab a mountain. I'll definitely wait a while to actually activate this. I'll wait till next turn to brainstorm. I'll put, say, 2 cards I don't like in my hand back into my deck, and then I'll shuffle it with Scalding Tarn. Okay, we can literally just try this again. How about I just brainstorm first? We'll put this back, and we'll put, say, this back too. They'll get shuffled back in, because I'll search again with Stoneforge. Again, I gotta pass it back to him. Oh, nice. I see the king is getting mana screwed. Which is really good news for me. Ghostly Prison, Counterspell. Put the Batterskull onto the field now. Destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment, so Batterskull's gonna go. I'm fine with that coming in tapped currently at this point. I'll just let this hit me for 3. Palace Jailer. Okay, I better counterspell that. Yeah, I cannot let that resolve. Alright, so now this is gonna have double strike. Court of Ardenvale. You become the monarch, yes. I can easily just steal the crown back with 5/5 double strike trample. And whatever other keywords. Can I not draw? Okay, now I can draw. let me untap first. Source the Plowshares. Mana Leak. Counter it. Now he needs to just do one more damage to the king. 3 more damage. Wrath of God. But my Cauldron Complete is indestructible. Yeah, but this isn't going anywhere. Nice try. Wow, this guy had humility on him. Apparently so. There's this guy with the big hammer. Holy Paladin. Keep the hand as is. Get a Surveil land. We're gonna do that. Get Cauldron Complete and pass. Okay, gonna gain 2 life off that, I see. Attack for 5 starting from turn 3 onwards. Okay, so it's currently not a creature yet. Okay, let's now get Batterskull. Oh, this is just gonna get a +1/+1 counter every single upkeep because the enchantment that I literally can't interact with is just gonna give him 2 free life every turn. Can't be the target of black or red spells your opponents control. And First Strike and Lifelink. I suppose no matter what, he gains some life off of that. Sure, put that on the field. Destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. I'm gonna make this phase out, actually, and pay 2 mana shards. Just temporarily get it out of existence with the staff. It passes back to me, and this survives the board wipe. So the board wipe doesn't even touch it. Let's manifest Dread, I guess. Reverent Hoplite. Create a number of 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens equal to your devotion to white. So one little sun here, and then another little sun here, so that would be 2. Yeah, that's gonna resolve. Unfortunately. I'm just gonna... I have to untap first, then I can bolt that. Then I can bolt it. We'll just attack like this, and do a bunch of damage stuff. What does this do? Creates night creature tokens with Vigilance. Wait, 11/11. Does he have lifelink? I'll just chump block this thing. I don't have any white permanents to lose, so... Yeah, but that's not a creature anymore. His devotion to white is back down to 1. Yeah, I'm just gonna blow him out with the Anarchy. It's gonna work against him too, he's also playing mono white. Oh wow, Philia, Exuberant Shepherd. Animal Sanctuary. Put a +1/+1 counter on target bird, cat, dog, goat, ox, or snake. Definitely something about Final Fantasy. Target opponent gains control of another target permanent you control. If they do, you draw a card. Oh, so I actually have a way to give my opponent that Illusions of Grandeur I opened up out of a pack earlier if I want to do... Yeah, if I want to do tricks shenanigans. Yeah, you play this card that gives you 20 life, but after enough turns... Its upkeep cost just grows turn after turn, and then eventually you're just forced to sacrifice it unless you're making infinite mana, which you then lose 20 life. The combo is to just play a donate-like spell to just donate that illusions to your opponent, and then they'll eventually just lose the 20 life and bust the game since you're typically starting on 20 life. I'm gonna at least open the gate, I suppose. But I'm probably just gonna go to bed after doing so. I'm guessing there's probably a Mox Pearl in the room behind her, and it's gonna tell me you need all 5 keys to open this gate, right? Yeah. There's a Moxen of each of the respective colors in each of these castles. I need to defeat every one of these 5 guildmasters in these monocolored castles to actually get the 5 Moxen. So I guess we can just, yeah, we're one step closer to beating up a Chroma, another guildmaster. But I do want to go to bed, so yeah.